I just wanted to talk with you about teaching yes and no to your early learner. To start off with, if your child is learning sign language, this is yes and this is no. So again, yes and no. Some kiddos are also nonverbal, so they might be working on yes by shaking their head and no by shaking it this way. You can also pair the shaking with the sign, so you can do yes and no. That way they're seeing the sign, they're hearing it, and they're seeing your head move. If that's too much, then maybe you want to just pair the verbal with the sign. So yes, no. To start off teaching your child yes and no, I like to start off with items that I know that they know what they are. So for example, if your child understands what a ball is, you can start off with, is this a ball? Yes. And just getting them to nod or sign or verbal approximation of yes. So start off with things that they know. Is this a marker? Yes. This is a marker. Before you get into kind of abstract concepts, like do you want to do this and you don't actually have that item, I really recommend starting with tangible things that you can hold, that they know what they are. So once you do yes with some everyday items that they might know what they are, is this a marker? Yes. Then you can move on to no, and I recommend starting with those same items. So I'm just gonna call this something it's not. So is this a cup? No, it's a marker. And then I'm saying what it actually is. So they're hearing the correct vocabulary. So is this a piece of paper? No, it's a ball. Is this a cracker? No, it's a marker. So I hope that's helpful. That's a really simple activity you can do to work on yes and no with your child, and they can still hear that vocabulary. And eventually you can move on to abstract concepts like, do you want to go outside? Do you want to take a nap? Those are things I recommend doing after your child can answer yes and no for concrete objects. All right, hope that was helpful.